We have a black Will-Burt 12-volt night scan. So the nice thing about the night scan is the mast will raise up, and then we can turn it. We can tilt our light heads. Works great for lighting up scenes. Thanks for checking out this week's build showcase. We're looking at Palmer Township Fire's new Ford F-550. Up top, we have a tinted N-Fuse XL bar. Down below, we've swapped out the headlights to Morimoto upgraded LED models, and then we also did their fog lights in the Morimoto. We have a headlight flasher tied into the fog lights to give them a little extra warning. They got a worn front push bumper with the 16.5 synthetic rope. We've got a 5-mod M-Power traffic stick. M-Power's on the side of the bumper. Coming down the side, M-Power on the front fender. We have custom branded Palmer Township front fender badges that light up. Luverne grip steps. The body is a 60 CA. We have a black Will-Burt 12-volt night scan that we have unistrut mounted across to spread the gap because they've got an open bed, and mounting, raising it up so that the tailgate or the roll-up door will go up. And then we have our night scan controller. So the nice thing about the night scan is the mast will raise up, and then we can turn it. We can tilt our light heads. Works great for lighting up scenes. Then we can stow it. Running through each compartment, you'll see that we have a directional control for our arrow sticks that are mounted on both sides. So these are tricolor, red, amber, white. So if they're blocking off the side of the road, they can use the arrow stick. Or it just comes on automatically flashing red, and then has a white scene override feature. We've got 2 flashlights and then 2 hand lights, along with a glove holder. And then you can also see we have 110 outlets in each compartment that's tied into the shoreline. We have our normal 12-volt fuse panels from Blue Seas that give them constant and ignition power, so if they want to add stuff. We've got our nodes tied in. We've got our Cosmo auto eject wired for the shoreline, and then they have another compartment that's open for whatever tool mounting they're going to do. And then what we did for compartment lighting, we have FireTech compartment lights in dual color, so they have a switch that will toggle between the red and the white switching, and then we have FireTech underbody lights doing the same thing around the whole body of the truck. They come on automatically with your park signal or reverse because they're all tied into the blueprint control system, which gives them all the control. So taking a look at the back, we've got a dual bezel housing with a warning, and then a scene light. They have the whale and turn signals, and then we have an additional 7x3 M-Power. And then along the bottom, they wanted an arrow stick on the back, so really wasn't a whole lot of real estate. So what we did was we could have just mounted the 4-inch M-Powers to there, but in order to give it a little bit more security and mounting friendly, because they don't tend to go on the diamond plate that great, we machined out a poly rub rail, but with the lights in it, and then we were able to mount that on it and make it real nice and clean. And then in the bed, they have a roll-up compartment door, so this covers the whole bed. And then on the side here, we have a switch, and that toggles between the red and the white compartment light features. So on the passenger side, open compartments again. One thing you'll also notice is we made custom mud flaps for them with their department logo on it. And then these compartments are open. Same 110, 12-volt accommodations for everything that they have. They have their pack tracking. And then in this compartment, you'll see that they have the arrow stick controller for this M-Power traffic stick on this side. Taking a look at our running boards, we've got Luverne grip steps, and we have 4 M-Powers mounted to each side. Okay, so one thing that you'll notice is we have Tiger Tough seat covers on the front and rear, and we put their department patches into it for them underneath our back seat in order to try and keep our electronics neat, organized, accessible for futures. We have our underseat compartment. So here we have our Will-Burt 500 controller. We've got our couple relays. We have our strobe emitter for our light bar. We have our aftershock system in this also. We have all of our fuse panels. We have their in-car camera system. We have the breaker panel for all of our 110 outlets that are wired to Shoreline. We've got some breaker disconnects for the other lights, Cosmo charter, and everything's neat and organized under here, labeled, ready to go for them. Make it as simple as possible. Okay, so we're in the cab. We've got a dome light. We've got their upfitter switches tied in. We have their in-car camera system along with their Haas alert system. Our console is one of our HDP consoles. We've got USB AC. We have our Cosmo display on the other side of the console. We've got our Will-Burt controller along with our radios and their mobile repeater. We have the dual switches. So all the way to the right, we have the red, white scene for the compartment lights to change them between the two colors. And then we have an air horn switch. That is for the train horn kit that we have mounted underneath the body in the back. And then we have a compartment indicator for the doors. And then on both sides, you'll see that we have foot pedal switches that we have tied in that will do your siren features in driver response mode. And then they can also, because they're tied at the blueprint, we can program them for air horn or whatever else you would like to do with them. Okay, so we're in our drive response mode. You can see how we've added white flash to the entire vehicle. Our headlight flashers on. All the white on the side is also flashing, and that's all done through the programming of the Link module. If you have any questions about this vehicle or one built better to suit your needs, please feel free to reach out to us. We'd love to help you out with your next project.